teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. And again, it's Chubb. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The Browns sit 8-4 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now it's Watson. And he bats it away. It falls down.
As a coaching staff, you can have just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
On 4th down, Watson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Bengals grab it.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week, and in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one.
Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Play action. It's Burrow.
He'll air this one out for Boyd.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Jacob Phillips with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
That's a bad team. They're so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get him the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mixon.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good,
and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From the 10.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
McPherson's kick is good,
and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40, the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Out to the right here to Shepard. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A draw play for Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow under pressure. They got him again. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Mixing up the middle. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with 4th down.
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's the tight end, Hurst with it. 20! A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge at opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Watson on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Watson looks to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. The pass caught by his running back, Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns! Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns have cut it back with a score.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is down to 2. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. on 2nd and 7. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not easy to hold on to. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable for Grant. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Throwing again is Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Back to throw, Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. We've got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and it's going to go down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. After the sack on 1st down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. To Shepard, complete over the middle.
Holding offense. Penalty is declined.
Here's Jamie Gillen now.
as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here comes Grant on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Watson. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, it's Watson. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. Watson now to throw. Touchdown! Harrison Bryant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken a fourth quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down 21-16. A minute 55 remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Burrow. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. The Browns good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it again with Chubb. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, Watson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And a little bit of a...
You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is